Thank you for what you do as individuals, as individual entities, but more importantly, thank you for what we're about to do together.
This is really a historical moment in New Haven and in the state of Connecticut. For the first time, we are having a retreat to bring all of the service providers, the entrepreneur support organizations that support small businesses and entrepreneurs together in one room.
Entrepreneurs, the stakeholders, the people who can teach the entrepreneurs, the resource partners. The Community Foundation brings it all together to make it possible.
You're putting a number of people in the room that probably have never been in the room together.
With a collective voice, continue on this journey with us as we try to serve the entrepreneurs, not only in New Haven, but also Connecticut at large.
We are here to find out how we can work with more partners and how we fit into the system so that we can be better at providing those supportive services.
How we can better work together to be more of a cohesive group that serves all the entrepreneurs in the different phases in their business.
The Community Foundation is pulling together a whole host of partners that are working to build a more equitable entrepreneurship ecosystem. This is an effort that needs to involve all of us.
Foundations do provide important resources for community success. We're teaching them how to create success for themselves, their families, and it really is about creating the platform for growth broadly and inclusively.
I could only take businesses to a certain level, and I needed the rest of the ecosystem to help me take people to the next level. We do have gaps. Sitting in a room together, we can identify those. It only will strengthen what we're doing together.
We brought our brother Lomax Campbell and his team Third Eye Network to help facilitate the coordination of these resources.
Without change, African American and Latino families won't match white wealth for centuries. So we have to shift our thinking in terms of what we're focusing on.
Lawyers, engineers, teachers are expected to do a certain number of hours every year of professional development to stay up on their craft. These folks are no different. It's just that there's not an established industry of support around them that allows them to sharpen the saw. And the things that do exist, they don't know about.
Black women entrepreneurs are almost 90% of new business startups. But the problem is we're not invested in on the back end.
When I think about the numbers, less than 3% go to women, BIPOC founders in general. If we increase that to 10%, how much would grow our economy in this country?
What's most important is that we care for the cultivation and success of our community entrepreneurs.
We believe that the sum of the parts is greater than the whole, and more importantly, there's a lot of knowledge that's available to us. What we do is take this knowledge and transfer and relate that to our clients.
The focus is around building out an ecosystem that provides support to people that would not ordinarily have access. If we cannot provide that support, we're missing a wonderful opportunity.
We develop policies and programs from what the market needs are. So it's really important for us to listen to what the organizations have to say, because it really helps us figure out what program we should implement for the small businesses.
People are finally at a place where they're willing to collaborate. They're willing to be vulnerable about things that they think might be looked at as a detriment to their organization. We tried this years ago, but today, people are willing to come, so I think there's a new tomorrow.
So why are we doing this? Because it needs to be built. And because we know that structural and systemic solutions are needed for structural and systemic challenges.